Here are 10 ideas for shows that should be added to Fall Guys. If you like, if you have any shows that you have in your mind that you think should be in this series for future reference, click the link in the below and you can vote for, you can create your own show or even round concepts. But here are 10 that have just been recently submitted, or at the time, since I uploaded the video. First show is Musical Beans. Now, the way this show works is like musical statues. Basically, you have to, while there's music going on in the background, and it plays for about 25 seconds. Once it stops, you have to stand still for about 2 seconds, and if you don't stand still, you get eliminated. It's a pretty cool concept, but it only works for a few certain rounds. The rounds in question that were chosen for this show are DoorDash, because of all the empty spaces, same with Gate Crash, same with Dizzy Heights, same with Hit Parade, just a lot of empty space maps really. There's no team games, there's Hoopsie Legends, Bubble Trouble and Airtime for hunt levels. Some pretty good ideas for a show, and it all ends on a Four Mountain or Lost Temple. The survival rounds seem to be quite questionable, but who knows? Seems like a good concept so far. Next up we have the Lost Crown. The Lost Crown is a bit of a weird one. As you can see, 400 players. Now this is a bit unrealistic, but you can get unrealistic, I won't judge you. This one's really, really chaotic in terms of the rounds. As you can see right here, we've got, on the left here, for race levels, we have a bunch of extreme rounds and a race version of Lost Temple and a bunch of the alloy challenges, I think they are. I didn't really specify, but yeah. We have, for team games, we have a bunch of 3-team ones, Egg Games and Snowy Scrap. We have Bubble Trouble and Penguin Pool Party for the hunt level. Very fun. No. Yeah. We have Rollout with 60 players, Block Party, Hoverboard Heroes, Stomping Ground, Snowball Survival Hard Mode, and it all ends with Jump Showdown, Lost Temple, freaking Hoverboard Heroes, Bubblegum and Lead. As you can tell, this show is very chaotic and would be absolutely hilarious in the actual game. It's all over the place, and I love it. Swinging Madness. We have all the rounds with swinging obstacles, so like the thick bonkuses, the swinging pendulum things, and thus these rounds have been selected. There's a lot more race levels, but we've also got quite a few team games in this as well. I'm noticing some of the team games look quite fun, of course. Yeah, just in general, it's a fun choice of rounds, and yeah, I would love to see this as an actual show as Fall Guys. Like one that could make it into Fall Guys and would absolutely be a blast to play. All Fans is the next show. Now this one's a bit of a weird one because we already have Blow Up, which is just all the fan rounds. But this guy decided to do something a little bit different. Yeah, I think this one's supposed to be the most difficult of the fan rounds. And also, for whatever reason, they decided to add an optional 60-player Jump Showdown and Roll Up. Okay. A bunch of random finals. I would have thought Jump Showdown would be the only one with a fan. But, I guess not. For team games, we have Jinx and Hoops Daisy. They're very selective with the rounds. Very specific. Including Big Fans and Big Fans X. So this is looking to be a very fun show. A very interesting one. 4 favorites. Presumably made by the same guy, judging by the fact that this is again 60-player Jump Showdown, a roll-off potential. But we have a lot of extreme rounds as always, because why not? Everyone loves a bit of extreme rounds. We have Jinxed, we have Tail Tag, we have Butt Bashes. Just a lot of quote-unquote popular rounds. And as finals, for some reason, we have a bunch of survival finals with Royal Fumble and Tiptoe joining along. This looks to be a very fun show again. Then we have Hard Extreme Mode. This is seemingly a harder version of Extreme Mode. We have, most of the extreme rounds here, with an inclusion of Tiptoe X and Freezy Peak X, which I quite like. I quite like the sound of those. Especially Tiptoe X, because, yeah, just good luck is all I'm saying. We've got like hard modes for Block Party, Hoverboard Heroes, Snowball Survival, Perfect Match, and all into a final which is either Jump Showdown, Slime Climb, Slime Scraper, or Lady, because all the most difficult finals in the game, with the exception of Jump Showdown, which is probably one of the easiest finals in the game, let's be honest. But other than that, this seems like a really, really fun show, and I'm looking forwards to seeing more stuff like this. Maybe. The Thick Bonkers Tour. Now, this one I also like the look of, and I also feel like should be an actual show in the game. As you can see, it's all the rounds that contain Thick Bonkers. This one might actually be difficult to do though, because there's a lot of limitations with this. As you can see, it's mostly race levels, and not a lot of later rounds. It's more like early round 1 style games. But we could have Tiptoe and Short Circuit as later race levels, as well as Egg Siege and Hoverboard Heroes. And then for finals, we have, of course, every single final in the game, every single regular final. I will update this with each season, hopefully. Yeah. With all the new stuff that gets added, hopefully I can update this. We have the Ball Bingo, another really fun sounding show, which is just containing all rounds which contain balls. Whether it's snowballs, pushable balls, you know. And honestly, there's not a lot of rounds in this. There's Dizzy Heights, Tundra Run, and Treetop Tumble as the round 1s, which seem quite fun. There's a lot of team games. And then there's Snowball Survival, which is just there. And of course, final rounds are 4 Mountain and Lost Temple. This show actually seems pretty fun. And not annoying in the slightest. No. Why would it ever be annoying? Lost Temple Trials. Now this one's an interesting one, because as you can assume, yeah, that's the 3 rounds of Lost Temple with 30 players. yeah, well, nothing else to really say about that. Lost Temple's quite a fun round and definitely deserves its trial show. And last but not least, we have no annoying rounds, which honestly is very debatable again. So it removes all of the quote-unquote annoying rounds, even though a lot of rounds. There's a new Slime Scraper X where the slime rises at 1.5 times speed, which honestly sounds quite fun, but also sounds quite annoying. So doesn't that ruin the purpose of the show? Who knows? Of course there's no team games. Airtime and Leading Light, those two seem like quite annoying rounds, honestly, to me. And then the finals, I don't know why Slime Scraper finals in there, because everyone hates that one. Unless you're me, I really like it. But yeah, that's about it. Again, if you want to leave any suggestions in the description below are the links to the polls, and I will be allowing a lot of things, just kind of make it realistic. Don't make it like the 400 player show. I mean, you can do if you want, but like, I might not feature those ones anymore. I just wanted to show it off as a meme, but yeah, that's about it, and enjoy. Hyped for next season, and I will be recording a video on that day when it releases. Have fun.